folks, welcome back to a Flying 7 video. Today we are on British Railway today, which is, yes, a Roblox game, but it's a Roblox train game, so it fits. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the class 180, and we're going to go down the Brynmouth branch in order just to go see what it's like. So we're going to grab a class 180, we will go for the Home Trains livery. Which, yes, is based on Hull Trains. Oh, the UI's updated again. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off from Victoria Docks sidings, and we're going to do the I can't. Hold on. I want to do. I want to go from. I'll go to Belmond, and terminate Belmond Green, and go to Brynmouth. Yeah, that'll do it. So yes, we're going to be driving the 180. Just going to close the chat so you don't have to see everyone there. Give it a moment. Text is streaming, doing its thing. There you go. We'll just allow the Roblox to quickly wake up. Okay, we're just going to get moving. So yes, due to the way that Roblox... There we go. Oh, we got a red shunt signal. So we'll say hi to the train. No hello back. Sad. But yes. Anyways, we are on BR, so... Yeah, which recently had its 1.4 update. Which added in the class 150, the class 230, and the class 180. We're in the 180, so you can see one of the new trains. And yeah, we are going in towards Belmond Green Station in order to terminate, and then we're going to turn around and head towards Brynmouth. Yeah, so we will make an appearance here at Belmond Green. Platform you're chucking us in. Platform number 4. But yes, if you're a fan of British Railway, let me know down below as well. And if you, and yeah, it'll be good. But yes, this train will be going somewhere. You guys will be glad to know. Right, we'll slow the train right down. As we come into Belmond Green. Okay, so we will bring the 180 to a nice smooth stop. And we'll open the doors. Right, choose a route. Take us to Brynmouth on a semi-fast. Yeah, why not? Allows us to, you know, go to more stops that way. We can see more of the map. But anyways, here we are at Belmond Green, ready to head out very shortly. You may notice it's in the it's based on the Dynamic Line's first livery that was used on First Great Western and also Hull Trains as well. As you can see, we've got a very realistic looking interior. Okay, one nitpick. LEDs on the First Great Western ones were red, LEDs instead of orange, but I can live with it. But we'll just say this train's been reverbed. Actually, is there a way you can hide the UI for a screen? Yes, I can. Good. Alright, so we will just take a quick screenshot. There we go. Right, Shift B to take us out of free cam. We'll lock the doors. and we will be going somewhere. Yeah, let's go.
Welcome on board this regional service to Brynmouth. The next station is Leeton.
Okay, you've got a class. It's either a T30 or a 756. Oh, it's flashing me. I'll give him a quick toot just to say hello. Hey, TV back. Nice. Wait, what are you driving it? What are you driving? You are in a... Do you have a pantograph? Yes, so you'll be in a 756. Map seems to be taking ages to render today. I don't know why. There's JWS. There's the class 230 just passing us on our right hand side. We've got a red signal coming up. Can I get this train stopped before we hit the red signal, or are we gonna have a spad? Okay, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, so we'll just come to a stop here. But yes, this is, what station is it on? This is Bawtry Road. I wonder what's holding us up. I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. There are a lot of honking in the background there. Yeah, so that one's coming to Belmont Green. And look, the passengers do stuff, so this guy's having a nice cup of coffee. Good day, mate. How you doing? Hey! And there'll be something coming just up there that'll make our... But one of my mods very happy. It's a pacer. Class 142 in the BR... One of the BR blue ones. What? Not. Give him a quick toot. There we go. Just wait. Oh, when is this signal gonna clear? That is a good question. I think we're going to be a bit late. Yeah, we're already 3.5 behind schedule. There we go. Come on, signal. What is going on? Right. Oh, by the way, here's the map. So we are a semi... Oh, have you just changed? Yes, you just did. Cool. Right, let's go. So yes, they made some changes to the signaling system for this update. So yeah, that's all cool. Oh no. Are we gonna... There we go, so we're now coming round towards Leeton Station, which is based on Reading. Seems to have entered a bit of a train traffic jam, so... yeah. I'll stand the distance, it's got LEDs. Is that a 230? Yeah, that looks like a 230, which is based on the London Underground D-Stock. Yes, which, if I say D-Stock, you also think Isle of Wight train? Yes, that it also can operate on the Isle of Wight in the form of the Class 484, which is the third rail variant. The 230s are like all self-propelled, so they can either run on diesel engines or they can run on battery power. In the case of the GWR class 230s. As I say, we'll be here for a second while we... Oh, hello 158. Spad. I knew there was going to be a spat in this video somewhere. Yeah, he's off to fair. There we go, there's a class 180, another 180 there coming out. Is it gonna let through? I'm in semi-fast, so it could be me or it could be the 158. Okay, we'll give him a honk just to say hi. Who's it gonna let through first? He needs to clear a signal in order for us to be able to... Yeah, that one. Okay, cool. Clear the block. Oh, he's letting the 158 through. Okay. Right, so while we are patiently waiting for the signal, I'll tell you what came as part of this update. So, if I go to the BR Updates channel in the Fulfill Discord. So, in this, you've got, obviously, the 142 got a remodel. Obviously the class 150, 180 and 230 were added, and they got a choice of 142, 150 and 230 available for new users. So if you're like, this game looks cool, you can go check it out. And then you get to pick one of 3 trains to have for free. And there is a 755, there's a stroke 3 on the front. And you've got a stroke 4 on the rear. Interesting combination, I do have to say. Yep, and then and obviously the sales package is now expired because it was only for 24 hours after the update was published. An update published a week ago at the time of recording. 26 new liveries between new and remodeled trains, and 5 new liveries for existing trains. First, the The line between Preston Junction and Bellman Green has been overhauled. Mill Bridge line overhauled and extended to Brynmouth, and the Fair Branch line has been moved to Mill Bridge, overhauled and extended. And then the UI has been redesigned across the entire game, and the signalling has been rewritten to prioritise a train at a time into any block. So we are just about to take off because obviously we've now got the signal. We're going on to platform number 7, and we are 6 minutes late. Not the worst I've had. And then the explore modes have also had some upgrades. So the explore modes are just like you're a passenger and you go and catch people's trains to get to places. So challenge mode now only provides possible routes, so you don't have to respawn if it gives you a route that you can't do. And then the journey planner has been added, which will give you coins for just completing journeys, which you define yourself. And then guarding has been rewritten from the ground up for stability, and train-specific door procedures and guard panels have been added. More on that in a minute. Curb guarding has been added to selected trains, and ticket checks reworked to be more engaging, and different guard outfits too. AI passengers have been improved and vehicles added to a few areas, so there's AI cars now, which is cool. And then countless bugs fixed, and Maxwell, which is a bit of BR law, has been moved apparently. So yes, obviously a ton of liveries. I won't tell you each of the liveries, but there are loads. Few new variants. So you got the 47/4, the 158/7, the 158/8, and the 158/9. The Mill Bridge main line, which will be going on in just a second, has been reworked in full. So basically all will be passing a ton of stations shortly, which will show what they've been up to. The Fair Branch line was relocated with a few overhauls as well. Palmer's Way has been turned to St James's Park, and then Leeton, Balchi Road, Bellman Green, Preston Junction, Fleetwood, Rowton, and Woodham have been overhauled. 2 more platforms have been added to Norrington for capacity, and then new OHLE models throughout the map. So you've got Great Western mainline style OHLE for Millbridge and Leeton, and East Coast mainline style overhead line equipment for Norrington, as Norrington is based on Darlington. There's been reworked signaling, so signals will prioritise trains in the order they approach a block, only permitting one to enter at a time. That's the AI vehicles we were just talking about a second ago, which is really cool. We are speeding. A signal within 3 blocks of your train will never reduce aspect, preventing sudden spuds and races. And trains will only be pathed out of major stations within 30 seconds of their departure time. We're gonna spad. We might be alright. Yeah, the brakes on this are pretty good. And semaphore signalling has been added to the Fair Branch line. Ghosting has been overhauled, so if you've got 2 minutes of inactivity or driving significantly below line speed, that will lead to ghosted. And when ghosted, your train will be removed from global signals and allocations. Other trains will be invisible to you, and your train will be invisible to other players. And all signals will appear clear for the driver and guard of the ghosted trains. You will unghost after being active for at least 60 seconds. If unghosted, won't impede on the path of other trains. Guarding has also been redesigned with a focus on improved reliability and engaging gameplay. Just trying to make sure I don't spad here. A little bit of luck there, apologies. Train picker for guards has now been split into 3 sections, making it easier to pick a train. So you've got looking for guard, your friends, and other trains, and you've added the ability for drivers to request a guard, which puts your train in the looking for guard section and automatically accepts the first guard request received, and overrides the time limit between requests. New door procedures have been added for trains with guards, so the 231, the 755, the 756, the 745, the 800, 801, 802, 803, 805 and 807. Try saying that 10 times fast. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. It's bad. The driver opens the door and the guard closes the doors. On the class 220 and 221, driver opens and closes doors and the guard uses a buzzer to tell driver when to close the doors. And then the class 150, 230 and 321, the guard uses cab door as a local door. Interesting. Different trains have representative guard panel GUI, so obviously the one for like the floods would look different to the 180s, for example. And guards can initiate door close procedure up to 10 seconds before departure time. And new outfit options for guards, new tutorials for guard, and drivers now receive 2 extra store per stop for having a guard. This equates to a 20% bonus over a route. Reworked AI behaviour and ticket checks, so extra passengers spawn for your train when approaching a station and when starting the route. There we go. Okay, we can speed up now. What are you doing there? Okay. So intercity trains will now receive significantly more passengers. Tickets can now be checked while in a station, and AR passengers can now have a ticket of any of the following types: paper, e-ticket, or smart card. Some passengers will have no ticket, which means you got to kick them off. You can check tickets against the date, time, and schedule to ensure validity. Tickets can be invalid in one of the following ways: run date of travel, destination doors served by the train, ticket type not valid for time of travel, and run class of travel, so travelling in first class with a standard class ticket, unless you're on Thameslink. Some passengers now have fourth cards with their tickets, which can be invalidated in the following ways. So fourth cards are like your rail cards in real life. So fourth card listed on ticket but not presented, fourth card listed on ticket does not match the fourth card presented, and fourth card has expired. A new handbook for guards detailing all the information above with further details of travel transport tickets and rebalanced earnings from checking tickets. Obviously, the reworked passenger gameplay as mentioned before, so challenge mode and journey planner have been... Challenge mode has been had a fix, so you'll now restrict to possible journeys in your current server, and challenges must contain at least one change. Journey plan has been added, so you can choose a destination and select from a variety of route options provided, including suggested trains. You can complete the route to earn coins, and you can only start a journey from stations you've unlocked. And you unlock a station by visiting the station in passenger mode. Ticket machines in stations can also be used to open the journey planner and travel from your current station. The UI has been overhauled globally, and GUI scaling now applies globally. HUD changes for drivers, buttons are now grouped based on similar functionality by default. And then you got the UI and you got a concept builder, so you got a better layout for mobile devices. Yes, you can play this on your phone if you don't have a PC. A button to clear your consist, the ability to drag to tile coaches when building a loco-based consist, which route types your consist can drive. Where did you come from? Oh, there was a bug. There we go. View bug. That's fun. Right, we should stop that now. Come on, Southerner, you know what you're doing. Right, where was I? And you got the new option to select around the route. So if you're like, I don't know where I want to drive, you can just click a button and it will just do it randomly. Battery mode has been added to the Class 230 and 756. So the Class 230 will recharge battery when turning around at stations. The Class 756 will recharge from OHLE or diesel operation. And the 756 will automatically switch to diesel operations when the battery is low. And regenerative braking has been added for both units. Got vehicles added to improve ambience. So you've got the narrow boats added near Elm Tree House, ferries, hovercraft and ships added off the coast, road traffic added to select roads around the map, and vehicles currently follow preset pathfinding and full AI traffic will be added in a future update. Nice. The added availability indicators to depots when spawning a train, so you can see how busy a depot is. Various performance improvements and optimizations, countless bugs fixes, and obviously Maxwell got moved. So, yes, I'm brave. We just stopped at Fortiscreen, which, fun fact, is if you saw the short or the TikTok where the tube train passed me, that was the station that was at. Yes, the driver confessed as well. Right, well, acknowledge the AWS. We'll be passing Elm Tree House shortly, so we'll be able to see the narrow boats, hopefully. Yeah. Passing a level crossing. Yes, as you can see, we've got the Great Western Main Line OHLE here. We're about to pass Elm Tree House, and what would that be? Is that 350? Yes, that's a zero. Nice. There you go, your narrow boats. I don't know if they move, but if we'll see one moving, we will see them. But there you go, there they are. Alright, we need to start bringing the train to a stop. There we go. Because we've got another red signal in front of us. What is it about this and red signals today? Not again. I spattered. But there we go. But yes, we'll be stopping at Northcote shortly. And then we'll be then calling at Millbridge, Saltcombe and Brynmouth. Oh, there you go, there's one of the narrow boats. Look. That's just neat that they actually move. Yeah. That's cool. Right, signal block's cleared, so we can proceed. And now we've just got a station stop to do, so hopefully I don't do an Oxenheim or an Oxenheim or a Nebworth as they're known. Both the same thing, basically, when you completely miss a station. But yes, what are my thoughts on the update so far? So, well, the 180 is very nice to drive, I have to say that. It's a nice diesel train, which can actually go somewhere. If you know what, if you live in the UK and you're available for VTS, you should know what I'm on about in saying that. But for the people that don't, note to editor, well, me in the future, please put a you'll be going nowhere clip in.
Before you slide the door back, reset the handle with your T key. If you forget to do this, your interlock circuit won't be made. You'll be going nowhere.
There we go, so we'll bring the train to a stop here at Northcote. yes, and then after Northcote, we go to Millbridge, which is the next stop along the line. Is that 12? What we got here? Let's have a look. So you've got a T31, which is a diesel flat, and you've got a 3231s coupled together. Interesting concept. Right, next stop is Millbridge. Yeah, from here we turn into basically just a stopping service. So we don't skip any more stations, well, intentionally. We don't intentionally skip any more stations. Because you know what I'm like, it could happen. There we go, so we will bring the train round towards Millbridge Station. Acknowledge the AWS. But yeah, but as I say, Full Throttle here are the developers have done a really nice job with this. So yes, kudos to them. We have delayed by 13 minutes. My word. Yeah, there's the T31. There we go. Ooh, 12 coaches of it. There we go. So we're now going to cross over, and we're going to come in on platform number 3. Yes. Also, for those who play TSW,
please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
From what I have heard, we should be getting details on the East Coastway remaster this week. So yes, in terms of like a release date, which will hopefully be not too long, I hope. Yeah. Although you could be watching this well in the future, and you're like, and the East Coast Way remaster might already be out by if it's that point, enjoy it. Right, we'll open the doors again. Here we are at Millbridge Station. There's a class 158 there. Hello. We have the green signal in a second, so we can depart shortly. Close the doors. Right, next stop is Saltcombe. Do we accept the guard? Yeah, go on then. I accepted the guard. Oh, whatever. There we go.
The next station is Saltcombe.
Yes. Here we go. And it's raining. Typical British weather, so we'll turn on the windshield wipers. Yeah, speeding. There was a train there a second ago. Now this should get a bit more busy. Oh, there we go. We can speed up again to 90. Is that a cucumber I see in the distance? Yeah, that's an IET. Hello. What is people's obsession with standing near the track, well, floating near the tracks? There we go. We just get slowing down for this speed restriction as we fly around. There we go. And here we are approaching Saltcombe. Yes. Here we go. There we go. So here we are at Saltcombe, and then we just got to do the run to Bournemouth, which, if you've ever played with the Airline, this stretch might look a bit familiar. We go, you got the AI traffic in the town just there, just piloting around. Just driving about. Yeah, right, next up is a Bournemouth.
Welcome on board this regional service to Bournemouth. The next station is Bournemouth, where this train terminates. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Yeah, so this game does have the audible announcements as well, which is really cool. Are those boats moving over there? Yeah, they are. Okay, that's neat. Come round the corner here and we will be in Bournemouth in 0.6 miles. Okay, right there, yeah. So we got a slow down to 30, so that's what we're gonna do. Yes, here we go. So we're now approaching Bournemouth Station, which is based on Plymouth. Clever way they named it. We're coming on to platform number 2.
We'll shortly be arriving at Bournemouth, where this train terminates. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Right. Here we are coming into, well, oh, here we are, Bournemouth. We'll try not to eat a buffer if we can help it. And here we are. And this train, and we're done after. Okay, yes, we had a bit of a delay, but yeah, there we go. Folks, if you enjoyed this British Railway video, give it a like if you want to, subscribe, and yeah, comment down below what you think of it. And yeah, catch you soon. Alright, bye!